hate to say this, brace yourself, ladies and gents. These energies are wild right now, right? God, I'm so happy. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lucy Davis, and today we are here to talk about the new moon energy update, which is happening in just a couple of days on the 29th of January. Now, I channeled this information quite a long time ago now, but I have been on the road, which is why I'm in this inconspicuous corner of a hotel room, so nobody actually knows where I am. But this is the earliest opportunity that I have had to record. So I have literally just got back from the gym. I've had an amazing workout. I'm feeling the best today that I've felt in a couple of weeks. So that's saying something. And I am ready to rock and roll this update with you guys. So first and foremost, before we get cooking, how are we all doing? These energies are wild right now, right? Like I say, guys, I have had this nauseousness thing going on, this lightheadedness. I've had all these weird and wonderful symptoms taking place. And I am certain that this is to do with Ascension and also the future path of Lucy Davis, which I am so excited about. So, how are you feeling out there? Is there anything going on in your world? Are you kind of like shocked as to what's being unfolded right now? Or are you in awe like myself? I think it is absolutely remarkable that no matter how much you try and see the good in people, they are showing you who they are. And Source is like slapping us so hard right now for us to get these memos. So, just before I go on any further, I have been doing some amazing world. I've been doing some amazing work around the world in the last week, and I am excited to say that things have almost come to a close for this wonder. There will be more taking place in the future. However, for now, we are at a point whereby the next phase has been activated and will continue to be activated over the next couple of days. So I'm recording this today on the 27th of January. This will be going out in my slot of Lucy Davis live at 5 o'clock UK time. And this is, like I said, the new moon energy update. Now, the energies that I've been working with around the world are very important in alignment with this new moon. It is no surprise that I had to get this work finished. It's no surprise that I am going to be traveling on the 29th as the energies are being closed out and as we are stepping into the year of the snake, which is absolutely fascinating. We are literally, we've got this new moon and the year of the snake coming in at exactly the same time. And this is a super powerful time for letting go of everything that has held you back and stepping into a new, much more authentic version of yourself. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel so real right now. I feel so raw right now. My boundaries are better than they have ever been in my life. So, what is the snake about? The snake is about transformation. It is helping you leave behind the old so that you can grow into the person that you were always destined to be. Think deeper meaning, think deeper connections. Oh, that feels so good for my soul, you know? Think deeper love and think deeper trust of self. All of those times that you've questioned your intuition, you were actually correct. All of those times that people told you when you knew damn well they were lying to you. And they said to you, no, you're imagining it. You're imagining it. Like this deep trust of self is going to come online even more than it already has done. It's time to connect deeply with how you feel. And this is going to bring you balance, which, my friends, is the work that I have been doing over the last 12 months, but particularly in the last week. It's about balance. It's about truth, and it's about love rising to the surface of the world. It's time to close some old chapters and create a new masterpiece. So, like I say, I have been traveling in the last week and we have been doing this amazing work to bring in the balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I was always shown that I had to go to certain places around the world to activate the masculine, to activate the feminine. And coming here, it was all about activating the child energies, which it's been so ironic this trip, to say the least. So, we are here, we are stepping into balance, we are going to start feeling better than we have ever felt. However, what this basically means is the old world has to collapse, and it has to collapse very quickly. The flip side of this, though, is that there are some seriously powerful energies that are coming in for healing. Now, I'm actually going to share on my weekly woo tomorrow two stories which have been absolutely phenomenal life transformations, with the work that myself and my team have done in the last week on people. This is not about the world. This is not stuff that we can't monitor. This is not stuff that we can't track. This is literal facts and literal examples of how very quickly right now these ancient energies, this wisdom that we are calling in from our ancestors, are helping us heal people that are literally knocking on death's door. And like I say, in the last week, I've had two life-changing and very humbling situations brought to my attention where people have reached out to me and asked me to do some work, and they have literally been brought back from the dead. So if you want to read more of that, go to the description field of this video and click on the weekly woo, and you will get that update tomorrow straight into your inbox, and you will learn of some of the amazingness that takes place when my team and I get together, we focus and we bring these energies in. Now, you can also join us on Soul School, which is on the 16th of February, which is not too long away now. And these energies are going to be worked with during that session. So if you are somebody who lives in America and you're like, I want to go to Soul School with Lucy, this is the perfect opportunity. It is online. It is Sunday evening, 7 till 10 p.m. UK time. So if you figure that out around the world, for Australia and New Zealand, it's going to be like 6 o'clock in the morning, if I no, maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, sometimes something like that. If you are in America, obviously, depending on where you are in America, it could be 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it could be 12 o'clock. So you figure out your time zones. But if it's something that you've always wanted to do, this is just a short Soul School online, which is going to share some of the beautiful tips, tricks, and tools that I bring to the actual Soul Schools. And all the money that is raised from doing this event will go to the building of the physical Soul Schools. So I really hope to see some of you there. Likewise, on the 22nd of March, I'm doing an in-person event all about creating the heart to the mind and using the mind to create the abundance that we all know that we can have. It is so powerful when you work with your mind. So many people say your mind is really bad. You overthink, you do this, you do that. No, if you can work with your heart and your mind, you can create the life of your wildest dreams. You can manifest absolutely anything. And I am going to show you how on the 22nd of March in Birmingham in the United Kingdom. It is a one-day event. And again, if you check out the description field for any of this stuff, you will be able to see all the information on my website. Okay, let's get this party started. So everything we have ever known is being collapsed. The mind is evolving in a new way that we have never thought possible or expected. Lean in, my friends, is all I can say. This is going to be dynamic. This is historic, life-changing events that are going to be unfolding, and there is no way of going back. This new moon is going to be the quantum leap that the world has been waiting for our whole existence. Everyone is going to make it. It's just we're on very differing timelines based on our choices. Now, this is speeding up in a massive, massive way. Now, we know that on the 25th of January, all of the planets aligned. And on the 25th of January, there was some outrageous behavior. I did some extremely, extremely powerful work on the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th of this month. There was a reason I did the work on the 24th. There was a reason I did the work on the 26th, because it encased in that little burger or in that little sandwich was the 25th of January, where we had this miraculous alignment of the planets. Now, on that day, we would have seen people's true behaviors. We would have seen people behaving in the manner that they are actually like that is authentic to them. Okay, so look at the 26th. What was that? Saturday? Sorry, the 25th, which was Saturday. Look at what went on in your life. Look at how people were behaving, and actually take a look if that is the kind of behavior that you want to be around. Also, look at yourself. How do you feel about that? Now, for me, I had a bit of a huge revelation over these 20 between the 24th and the 26th, like huge revelations. But now, today, on the 27th of January, I feel very anchored in to the energies. I feel excited and I feel better than I have done in, like I say, 2 weeks. So I'm extremely excited for what the future is going to hold. There is always a bit of apprehension when I go off and I do energy work because, more often than not, although I'm creating the beautiful shifts, it ends up being mayhem and chaotic for people because we know that calm only comes out of chaos. So we have a whole new creative energy on the planet, so much so at the moment that we are literally transforming everything that we do. There is innovation in medicine, there is innovation in health, there is innovation in healing, like I was just talking about a short time ago, which I will share through the weekly woo. There is innovation and transformation in our physical bodies, in the way that we are structured, in the water that we are drinking, in the food that we are craving. Everything is going through a massive transformation window right now, and we can either jump in and jump on and ride our cosmic surfboard, or we can just drown and get caught up in the reeds with the people that really do not want the best for you. We have to be very, very clear right now. Like, what is it that you want for your future? What is your destiny? And are you actually going to honor that? We all talk a good story about, I want to be love and I want to be health and I want to be this and I want to be that. But there's all of the excuses that take place as to why people don't go to the gym in the morning, why people don't do their Pilates or their yoga, why people don't get up and drink the water, or why people drink alcohol, smoke, or vape. And they constantly lie, and at the end of the day, like, you cannot change somebody. You just have to be the version of you that says, I don't like that behavior, so I'm not going to be around it. The best way for me to describe what is going on at the moment is we are like cosmic Wi-Fi. Everything is getting stronger. So what we have within us is we are creating on a much bigger field. And this has been really prevalent with where I am currently in the world. What I have noticed is, because I am leveling up, the kind of people that I'm being surrounded by are really leveling up. And what's really beautiful is that I've had the privilege of one of my friends being relatively close to me over the last couple of days. And that friendship, because of the cosmic Wi-Fi that I am sending out, our friendship has got even stronger, even more passionate, even more loyal, everything like that. And it's so amazing to witness this unfold. But what is also happening is we are disconnected, or disconnecting, more to the point, from those who have never, ever given us what we need. Those that have made us feel like we have to settle to get our needs met. So, my friends, with regards to the cosmic Wi-Fi, look at where you are getting excited. Like, look at where you're getting using your imagination. Like, my imagination is pumping right now. I have all these projects, all these exciting things that are going to be coming into fruition over 2025, and I'm in a real get shit done mode. We're creating new projects in our mind. We are, really allowing our authenticity to come through. So look at what the context of your authenticity is. Like, who are you? Who do you want to be? Like, where do you want to go with this? What aligns to your soul? Think about it. Whatever you are putting out, you are going to get back. So it's really important that we get very, very clear on what is happening here, so we can manifest and we can bring it in such a beautiful truth. Everything has been building to this point. everything is something that you can command into your life during this time. So please, please, please recognize and remember that you are the cosmic Wi-Fi. If you actually, you know what it's like. If you say, if the Wi-Fi's got a good signal, like, and you can pick it up from anywhere, your life goes with ease and grace. But if you're slightly in the wrong area, or if there's a bit of a disconnect, maybe you've got steel bars between you and the Wi-Fi, you have to move closer to the Wi-Fi signal, don't you? So think about yourself like that. Be the conduit for everything that is coming into your life. And do not be scared to do the snippety snip. No, that's not working for me. No, I'm not doing that on this timeline. Make sure that you recognize that this is all about you. So on the 14th of January, when I was flying, I was told very, very clearly that there was going to be a tsunami. And I actually did the notes for this around this time, and I was speaking to Kevin about it. Now, I actually put it out of my mind because I do realize how powerful my mind is and how I can create these, even when it comes down to Gaia, like I can create these bloody wild scenarios that take place, and then I get it validated very, very quickly. So what was fascinating is this was happening on the 14th, and then when I was speaking to Kevin about it, and I kept saying, I don't know why I'm seeing this, I don't know why I'm seeing that, there had actually been a warning for a tsunami in Japan, which obviously you guys know by now that I was in Japan oh, September, October time last year. I think it was October. So very, very recent. And again, I knew at the time there was going to be some shifts. Thank God I don't believe anything actually came of it, but there was a warning about it. Now, I also predicted that the 20th to the 26th was going to be extremely volatile. It was going to be feisty, it was going to be fresh, it was going to be lots of truth, lots of awakening taking place. And it's fair to say that this has taken place. Like in that period of time, like I don't know anybody who hasn't gone, wow, about somebody that they know. I don't know anybody that hasn't gone, my God, what am I doing? Like with certain areas of their life. So this is the time for us to reflect on, look at the last week and have a little look at how you are feeling. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with like who you're hanging around, who you are letting into your community. Like, do they resonate with you? Is this true, or is this just something that you have put up with and you have just settled for? So it's only down to you. Only you can make these decisions. This period was very much a time for creation and for huge changes. I've spoken about innovation and honesty and all of the revelations coming up. And I don't know about you guys, but the amount of revelations that have been being posted in my Conscious Conversations group and direct to me based on things that I have been predicting has been absolutely next level. I haven't been able to share too many of them because obviously I've been busy on the road doing the energy work, and that has to take my focus. However, it's really important that we recognize that this stuff is taking place. We are being shown literally so clearly, and it's all about our vision as to what we are believing, as to what we are experiencing. So please do bear that in mind. Now, this period of time as well has been a massive shift for like revolutionary protest behavior. So there are a lot of people speaking out right now. There's a lot of people wanting to be heard right now. There's a lot of people clinging on to their old behaviors, even though they suck. They know they're in the wrong. They know they have done things that really, do not serve, and that they know that they've got to change. Apologies for that noise, by the way. However, they are still clinging on to it because they are scared of what if they are vulnerable? What if they are honest? What if they are truthful? And what they don't realize is because everybody is coming online so much more and the world is awakening and their gifts are coming back online so much more, people know they are talking shit. People's intuition know right now. And this, my friends, is all about collapsing the old and creating the new. Whenever we talk about this, we always think much bigger than this. We think politics, we think governments, we think medicine, we think education. I'm talking about your life. I am talking about the life that you are leading day in, day out. That's your world. Okay, this is the world, but that's your world. And that, my friends, is what we're talking about. So on the 22nd, a few days ago, I got a clear message about hurricanes and I sent it to Kevin. And yeah, again, I was very much like, I don't need this in my head because, blah, blah, blah. And The reason the hurricanes were going to be sent was because it was whipping up fast energy to help Gaia purge. They were showing me storms, they were showing me superstorms. And what happened is the next day I wake up and Kevin goes, yeah, nice one. Thanks for that, Lucy. We've got really, really serious storms in the UK. Now, obviously, I'm not in the UK. I don't know about that. I don't watch news. I don't watch anything. I'm barely on social media other than posting my stuff. But even that, I haven't really been doing very well since I've been away. I've been very much mindful of being completely separate from the world. I'll be honest with you as I do this stuff because I know how much it takes a drain on me. So, I kind of just have to get focused. I kind of just have to be really present with myself. So, we are seeing these things unfold very, very quickly right now, but we must recognize that this is us stepping into the new, and this is about us, really choosing this revelationary energy that we have been asking for. We've been asking for new earth, and we cannot stick with the old as we're stepping into the new. We have to collapse absolutely everything. So, what's really beautiful is over this new moon, things are going to become very social. And certainly for me, they really are because it is my birthday, whoop whoop, on the 2nd of February. And I am going to be extremely social and spending plenty of time with my favorite people on the planet, which is something to get excited about. Look at your communities, look at your freedoms, but also look at your independence. It's very important to know that you can be free and you can also have a beautiful group of people around you. Like I'm witness to that. Like I am extremely independent. I am extremely free. I can go and do whatever I want to do at any time. But I also have this anchoring of the most beautiful relationships around me. And a lot of people will be like, she can't have those kind of relationships. Trust me, I'm so privileged to have the kind of relationships that I do. They are, one of my best friends' husband said just yesterday, like, I envy your friendship. He didn't use that exact words, but he was like, this is the kind of friendship that I want. Like anybody in their right mind would want this. And I'm really lucky that I have relationships like that in my life. There is no competition. There is nothing other than pure divine love. And that to me, like both of us got really emotional at that. We spoke about it when we weren't with him. We both got really emotional about it because you know what? That's the kind of imprint you want to leave in the world where people look at you and go, wow, this is the kind of relationship. And that's the kind of relationship I choose for my intimate relationship as well. So, ladies and gents, the new world is being created. The new world is being created. Like, just feel that in your soul for just one moment. I feel right now like I am going through a process of birthing new earth. And I don't know if any of you guys are feeling the same out there, but I literally feel like there are two worlds birthing in this time. And I have been saying this for donkey's years right now. One is for nature and one is for technology. And you absolutely need to pick very carefully which one you are going to go for. Technology is going to be very AI based. It's going to be very much, think about what happened in Atlantis. Atlantis burst, popped at the seams because of technology. Now, I'm not saying technology isn't important. However, nature, Mother Earth is the original source. So just be very, very careful with which one you are picking and, just use your heart, use your love to make that decision. Order will be achieved and it will bring alignment in for Earth. Gaia is going to purge. She's going to continue to purge. She's going to continue to have a hissy fit and she is going to have storms and create volcanoes. She is going to create earthquakes. She is literally going to purge because she is pissed off. She is. She's furious right now. However, order will end up being achieved. New communities are going to be created from heart. They're going to be driven from the heart center. They are going to be creative. They are going to be loving. They are going to be passionate. They are going to be authentic. You do not need to get something over on someone. You can be open. You can be honest. You can be authentic. The lies have to stop. The mistruths have to stop. We cannot step into a new world with lies being told. If you are a prolific liar, please, my friend, go and get yourself help. Go and get yourself help from a decent therapist who can actually help you break through this. Likewise, if you are a serial cheat, if you are a serial whatever it is, go and get help. Please do not be embarrassed. Therapy is extremely important. If you truly want to lean in and step in to become your best version, let me tell you straight, any sort of like coaching, therapy, or whatever, go get it. But just make sure you're with somebody decent who's actually going to hold you accountable. I've got an amazing team of coaches. Like, I'm a pretty good accountability buddy myself, but do not, go for someone because you think that they're going to just stroke your hair and tell you all the things that you need to hear. You need somebody who's going to hold you accountable and really, really get you to break through this. Otherwise, you're never going to ascend, or not quickly anyway. And I think we're all over this bullshit right now, right? The old world is over. All the low vibrations are coming up to be served. It is time for death and rebirth. There is a search taking place for truth, which is why any lies are literally like nails down a blackboard for people. Like, let me know in the comments if you know that somebody has been lying to you, whether it's your partner, whether it's your mother, whether it's your father, or whatever that looks like. And you are literally like, ugh, because there has been no, you know damn well that your intuition is telling you the truth, yet they are still lying. This is why there is so much anger rising and there is so much hurt coming to the surface, because you damn well know that they are lying to you. Unconditional love is the order from here. Oh, that just makes my soul sing so much. Love it. Unconditional love is the order. Mass awakening is the medicine. The souls are gaining a new understanding. They are being activated in a way. We are being leveled up. The awakening is here, whether people like it or not. You will gain a bird's eye view. You will see the whole picture, and this will drive you forwards to contentment. The world is speeding up, my friends. Things will happen so much more quickly. Trust it all. Like, I was actually running this morning on the treadmill and I felt as if I'd been on there maybe 5 minutes and 15 minutes had passed. And I was like, wow, this is really interesting. Like, super, super, super interesting. Because for the last 2 weeks, I felt like literally I've been dredging through sludge, and today it was just absolutely phenomenal. So things are going to get even faster. Trust it. When you release the baggage that is holding you back and the things that are really draining you, you are going to ascend so much more quickly. Recognize your potential, my friends. You are all such an important piece in the puzzle. Like, you were literally designed to trigger somebody. You were literally designed to annoy that person. You were literally designed to get them to see what it is that they need to work on. You are literally designed to be absolutely perfect the way that you are. So how about we all stop critiquing ourselves? How about we all recognize that we are a vital piece of the puzzle, but be humble with it? This is the thing. There are so many people out there that are arrogant. There are so many people out there that believe that their shit doesn't stink, that kind of thing. Let's all just recognize we're all a walking hot mess. We're all a walking, beautiful, beautiful being of light. So let's just really lean into that and let's stop like clinging on to the old version of ourselves that was broken or that was diseased or that was hurt or whatever. How about we just go, you know what? I'm turning a new page. I'm starting a new chapter. I'm starting a new book. And this is the beginning of it for me. Recognize your potential. Get ready to activate creativity like you have never felt before. We are going through a deep, 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 I hate to say this, brace yourself, ladies and gents, karmic cleansing. We are closing out soul contracts like never before. And what we are doing as we do this, we are being absolutely flooded with love. God, I'm so happy. Anyway, my friends, that is the energy update for the new moon that is taking place in just a couple of days. And trust me, you will know when this beauty has landed back in Europe, bringing with me a whole wealth of abundance and knowledge that I just never knew I required before. So, my friends, this new moon exercise is going to be super quick. So If you don't have a pen and paper, please do just pause the video right now, run and grab a pen and paper, and then you can jot this down. So the first step, as always, is to cleanse your auric field. Now, as you are cleansing your auric field, say, January, you have been the best thing to ever happen to me. Whether you feel it or not, say it. January, I am really excited to activate everything for the rest of 2025. Because so many people are finding January a very long month, right? So clear your auric field by doing that. Next, you will wander around your space and you will clear the field of your energy in your space. Open the windows, allow the energy to leave, and just say thank you so much for the lessons. Thank you so much for everything that you have shown me through January 2025. Now, at this point, I would like you to set up a space if you have crystals or if you have cards or if you have anything else like that, set it up into a beautiful space around you where you can just sit peacefully in the middle for about 7 minutes. So it's quite a short one this time, ladies and gents. And in these moments, maybe you'll have some music going on in the background. I found some really beautiful music recently. I can't remember who the artist is. I'll share it next time. But basically, basically have some music going on, and for 7 minutes, just sit and think about a new intention that your sweet soul requires. Are you ready to really free yourself from that anger? Are you really ready to create that most beautiful, loving, healthy, healing, conscious relationship? Are you ready to really lean in to being the loving, divine, beautiful goddess that the world requires you to be? Are you going to focus on being the best mum that you could possibly be, or the best father that you could possibly be? Are you going to stop lying? Are you going to really start to achieve and bring in the abundance? Once you have done the 7 minutes of manifestation and the meditation and you've created your new intention, write it down. Hold yourself accountable, my babes. Write that beautiful intention down and go create. Ladies and gents, it has been my absolute pleasure to be with you guys. If this video has resonated with you, and again, I'm so sorry for putting it out as late as I have. If this video has resonated with you, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button to like the video, head over and subscribe to my channel, and please share this with anybody who you feel may be aligned to this message. And beautiful beings of light, I will be back with you next week when I have been another lap around the sun. It will be Monday, the 3rd of February, and I will be a year older, a year wiser, and I am super excited to share whatever antics have gone on over my birthday weekend with you guys. Mwah! I love you guys to the moon and stars. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to being back with you next time. Ciao, ciao for now, guys.